Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So the other day I saw this person on the street, and this person wore this teddy bear kind of costume and sitting on the street, on the road actually, and it's a busy enough road anyways, wearing the costume, sitting on the road, and basically sometimes sit, sometimes stand. Basically the job this person is doing is trying to attract people's attention to the poster he's holding on to. And basically the poster is about company that sells beds and mattresses and pillows and stuff like that. So basically it's an advert. So people see the teddy, and then they can look and say, what is that teddy holding? And then they see the sign that the teddy is holding. I think it's even showing the direction of where the shop what the shop is, so that people can go buy from that shop. And what came to my mind about it is that this person is actually is a Nigerian, right? And I was just thinking about it the other day. I was like, okay, at least this person is here. I said, at least this person is here making their money legitimately. They are not robbing a bank. They are not doing anything wrong. They are here. Whatever money they're making is not stolen. Do you know what I mean? Okay, and this may not be of course, I don't think this is their only job. I bet they have other jobs, and this one is at the weekend. So maybe this person has a job they do Monday to Friday. At the weekend they do this for just that extra money. I don't know how much they pay them, but they're doing this one just for whatever money they get out of it. When after I said to myself, this is legitimate income, this person is not stealing, this person is earning their own wage to survive whatever way or whatever. But another thing then that came to my mind is the fact that this person's family member is back home in Africa waiting for them to send money, wondering why they are not sending money like their mates that went abroad. Wondering why, since they went abroad, they have not built house in Nigeria. Or maybe why they have not even visited. Why they have not this, they have not that. They have not bought a car for their father or their mother. Why they have not come to Nigeria to show people how far. To show, you know, the level, to show their level. You understand? And most importantly, you know, making demands. You have been abroad for how many years? Oh, you've not done this, you've not done that. But they do not know what this person is going through abroad to even make whatever change they are making, to pay their bills, to have a food to eat, to buy a liter of milk, to whatever. They don't know it. Another truth is this: there are some people that this is their situation. This is how their life is. They have not made it. They are struggling to survive. But because when they go on Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever, they see other people that are living abroad are showing off or whatever, and you see them go and you know, wear their best shirts they bought. Because everybody is posting on Facebook and they don't want to feel left out, they can go to the street, see somebody's car that is parked, you know, a nice car that is parked, they will dress nice, pose by the side of the car and you know, get pictures, and then they post on Facebook so that they will not be left out. And people will say, they don't arrive, see the level, see the car where they drive, see the whatever, not knowing that, okay, they just went on the street and just took this picture. Because of, not everybody falls for that pressure, but some people do fall for that pressure to want to act as if they have arrived, as if they are doing well too. Do you know what I mean? At the same time, there are some people that do not want their families back home to know how bad it is. They don't want their families to worry for them. They don't want their families. There are some people that can never tell their mothers, because like, this will break my mother's heart. How do I tell her that I'm barely surviving? How do I tell her I'm living on welfare, you know, government assistance? How do I tell her that I was not able to get a job? How do I tell her that, okay, I have a job? How do I tell my family back home that, yes, I have a job, but this job is keeping us afloat? As in, we can pay our bills, electricity bill, gas bill, whatever, but that's all. Once we pay that, we barely have anything left. Or even the car we're driving, we're paying small. You may not know, a lot of cars abroad, a lot of people buy cars abroad that they pay slowly because they cannot cough out the whole money to pay at once. They go take a bank loan and they pay over 3 years, 6 years, they'll be paying it slowly. So when they get their salary, by the time they remove their electricity bill, gas bill, rent or mortgage or whichever one, maybe their car is on credit and then they pay, there will be barely anything left. I watched a video once where one lady was shouting at the brother and says, since you went abroad, our family have not benefited anything from you since you went abroad. Since you went abroad, there's no proof in this family that we have a family member abroad, and you're sending, I can't remember, 20,000 for what? I can't remember all the things this person was saying. It was like, you're sending how much? Whether it was 50,000. 50,000 for what? Keep your money. What is the 50,000? You see, now your maid, I send this, so and so and so. And this person was blasting the brother on the phone. I'm using this to create awareness because I realize that some people that watch me here are Nigerians in Nigeria. And there's something else that I think a lot of us, especially in our African context, we need to, it's not redefine it, but really understand the definition of family. Fine, your father, your mother, your brothers and sisters, they are definitely your family, right? But I want to emphasize the importance of recognizing the fact that when a man or a woman goes and starts a life with somebody, okay, a woman goes to start a life with a man goes to start a life with a woman, they have formed a new family unit, right? Just as much as your father and mother and brothers and sisters are a family, you are now building your own family. That family you grew up in is the family unit your father and mother created, right? Now you are about to create or recreate what your father and mother created in that your family where you were born into, right? Because there's this I see a lot of tussle when it comes to people realizing, okay, yeah, this is family you're born in. What about the one you are creating, right? That family, that one you are creating is important. It is very important. If your father and your mother did not create their own, you will not have your father and mother to be saying, my family, my family. You should replicate what your parents have done. Because that's where there's a lot of problem. Another area we really need to sit back and digest. I'm not saying don't have families or whatever, but I really want us to have that consciousness of the fact that the family your father and mother built is the one they built. You are about to build your own, so that your children tomorrow too can say family. You understand? You're about to build your own. Because in our culture, I think there's always that clash about, the real family is this one is whatever. If your father and mother did not know what family is, they wouldn't have raised the family that you are pointing at to say, my family. It's time to raise your own family. There was a post I shared the other day on my community tab where this person was like, can my brother's wife ask me to leave my brother's house? Or there was the way the person phrased that question. And it still shows that mentality of people seeing the person their sibling married to as an outsider, not realizing that just as your father and mother is a unit, that you're not saying my brother house, my whatever. This lady or this lady is a building that with her own husband, and they are building their own unit. You get my point? So coming back to what I'm saying, for example, you're not going to be expecting your father to feed your children or your mother to bring money for you to feed your children. It is your responsibility to feed the children you're brought into this life. It's your responsibility as husband and wife to build this family that you are in and raise them to be grown adults, independent grown adults that will be useful to you and useful to society. I always tell people, see, raising children, it is a duty we owe to our children, we owe to God, and we owe to society. We're supposed to raise them to be responsible adults for their own good, for the good of society, for the good of humanity, and because God wants you to raise them right as well. I'm speaking for Christians, because I'm always trying to emphasize, you may not be a Christian, you know that at least it's Christianity I'm speaking for as a Christian, So, but anyways, going back to this teddy bear person I'm talking about, when I saw that, like I said, I just thought to myself how this person is here, just sitting, in the winter is even okay. If it's in the winter itself is one thing, because it's going to be freezing, so maybe they can be warm inside. But think about a hot sun in the summer. This person will sit there or stand because of how much. I don't even know how much they will pay them for that one day they are standing there. That hard-earned money. And it's possible that when they finish from there, they'll say, let me go to the supermarket and buy milk, buy bread, buy this one, buy that one, so that we can have food to eat. But at the same time, it came to my mind that this person, while they are here trying to make this small change, they may have family back home, expecting them to still do this, do that, Anyways, I think the message at the end of the day is that abroad is actually not as rosy as some people think. One thing I can say, because there was an argument the other on Facebook, abroad one thing is that lights they go off. But that light, when they go off, you go pay for ammo. It's not free. So you have to be earning to be paying for it. You understand? The roads are well constructed. There's no poto road on the, what's it called, pothole and all those ones. But that one, your tax, where they go tax you, is what fix those roads. There is so much that abroad you can say, okay, this is why abroad is nice. But it is money that makes that possible. But some people are barely surviving. They have to eat to feed their families, but they may not have extra to be sending back home. Anyways, I just wanted to quickly come and share it, just so that you pass on that message that it's not really that rosy for everybody that's abroad. And for those that live in Nigeria too, sometimes, you know, take it easy on your family members that have not, you know, when we say blow, they never blow, you know, they've not made it, and they're not the Instagram life people, because you don't know what is going on where they are. Anyways, I wanted to quickly share that. Hopefully I have passed a message across, and I don't know what your opinions are about it, and as always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye.